moving the world is very hard, very difficult. As you can see, moving this globe is very difficult in itself, and this is just an analogy. So just imagine trying to change the world with just your words, just your spoken lyrics. That's what hip-hop has to do. That's what hip-hop is doing in the world. Changing it with just words, without any hands, without any arms, just words.
It's really hard to explain, but the good thing to remember about it is that we need it. Necessity is the mother of invention. When you need something, you create it. That's where hip-hop came from. It came out of depravity. So many people didn't have, there was so much have-not, until people had to think and had to use their perception. How do I turn where I live? How do I turn where I work? How do I turn what I don't have into an art form? That's where you get hip-hop from. It comes from the heart. And since it came from without, how are you really going to take it away? That's a good thing to remember when thinking about hip-hop. It's the same reason why people revel over scriptures. The same things that some people would discard and think that you don't want. You don't want to be a servant. You don't want to be the meek. You don't want to be the timid. The Bible is the same book that says these are the things that make you great, that make you strong, that make you a leader. So when you think about hip-hop, don't think about the have-nots. Think about the people who have the power to change their perception. That's how you're going to change the globe.
And Joe, one of the top producers here in Atlanta, and we have a little question that we have for the audience, and that's, what is hip-hop to you?
Hip-hop is, first of all, a culture.
Okay.
It's not necessarily the music, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Music is, hip-hop influences the music, and therefore you got hip-hop music, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's a culture, it's how people do things, how people dress, you know what I'm saying? It's art, it's a whole movement, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's necessarily just music by itself. And out of that, you got good hip-hop, you got terrible hip-hop, you got gospel hip-hop, you got secular hip-hop, you got all types of hip-hop, you got white people doing hip-hop, you got black people, Chinese people doing hip-hop. That's why it's a culture, it's not necessarily the music. I think it's a wide influence all over the world. And you know, the things that even that we're getting ready to do on the gospel scene is getting ready to, you know what I'm saying, impact the nation on a positive tip, you know what I'm saying? So y'all be on the lookout, kjointernational.com, you know, I gotta plug it, you know what I'm saying?
Got it.
And like this is my type of hip hop. The vibe is always grooving, makes me moving, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So whatever, man. Hip hop is like, you know, it's for people to feel good, you know what I'm saying, and express themselves in this movement. And it's gonna be another movement after this. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It was the hippie movement back in the day. I mean, so hip hop is just a different type of movement where people can express themselves. It's not a black thing, it's not a white thing, it's just hip hop.
Okay.
Anywhere you go, anywhere around the world, somebody can tell you something about hip-hop. That's power. The power to reach out and affect the universe that you live in. Think about it.